Good morning, St Nick's. This is a nice thing to be able to do. Haven't done an assembly in a long time with you, it seems. This week we are thinking about being thankful, and I was having a think about that and thinking how thankful I am about seeing all of our year sixes come in this week and all of our key workers. It was lovely on Monday to see them all coming through the gates, big smiling faces and so happy to see each other. And I know that we would all be really happy to be able to see each other and to see everyone back in school. And so I was very thankful for that. Now I'm going to carry on our theme of being thankful with a story today. And this story is going to be about an old woman who lives in a little cottage. So there was an old woman and she had a nice little cottage, but she was a bit fed up. And one day she said to her wise old friend, I am really fed up with this cottage, with my house. It is so small, and I think it's just so unfair that there's all these other people out there who have these huge big houses. Why have I got such a small little house? I think that I should be able to go out and get a much bigger place to live. And her friend said to her, I think that I can help you with this problem and make you feel better about the situation. He said, I have got my horse tied up outside. I would like you to go and get my horse and bring it inside into your cottage. Now the old woman thought, this is a little bit strange, but he is so wise and he is my friend, so I'm going to believe him. So she brought the horse and put it inside her cottage. Now this made it much smaller, and the horse was also quite noisy. And she said to her friend, I do not think that this is going to help me. And he said, just wait a minute and we'll carry on and see how it goes. Then he said to her, now what I would like you to do is go to the farmer down the road, talk to the farmer and say, please can I have your very best cow? Can I borrow the cow for a day and I will bring it back to you tomorrow? The old woman was slightly nervous about this. What am I going to do with the cow? You're going to bring the cow and we're going to put the cow inside the house. Now the old woman was not keen to do this, but she knew that her friend was wise, and so she did what she was told. She went and got the cow and brought the cow into the house. Now, with the horse and the cow inside the house, there was very little room, and it was getting even noisier. So she said to her friend, this is not helping me. He said, wait a minute, just be patient. So he told her, go out into your garden, go to your chicken coop, and pick up 2 of your largest chickens. Now at this point, she thought, this is just crazy, what am I doing? But again, he told her, please go and do it, and she trusted her friend and knew that he was wise. So she went out, she got the 2 chickens and she came back into the house with the chickens. Now at this point, there were 2 chickens flying around. There was the cow who was mooing. There was the horse who was neighing. There was so much noise. And the old lady was so cross, she shouted at her friend, I've had enough. This is crazy. This is not helping me at all. And her friend said, just wait a minute. Now, what I would like you to do is I would like you to take the animals back to where you got them, one at a time. So she started with the chickens, took the chickens out of the house and put them back into their coop. Then she went over to the cow, took the cow, walked him all the way back to the farmer's and then returned to the house. Now she took the horse outside, back to where it was before and tied it back up. Then she went back into her house and her friend asked her to sit down at the table. He said, how are you feeling now? She's like, oh, it's so calm. There's no noise in here. And I feel like there's a lot of space all around me. He said, well, how do you feel about your house now? And the lady thought for a minute. And then she started to laugh. And she said, I think I see what you've done. I now think that my house looks huge. And it's so calm and there is no noise. And it's a lovely place to live. Now you have made me thankful for the thing that I was complaining about. And he looked at her and he said, you should be thankful. You have a lovely place to live. Now, that may sound a bit extreme, and we probably don't want to bring cows and chickens into our houses, but sometimes we do forget about the things that we should be thankful for, and it takes somebody just to remind us a little bit about what we can do and how we can be grateful and thankful. Okay, we're going to say a prayer, so if you'd like to, close your eyes. For families and friends, we are thankful. For the beauty of nature and the world all around us, we are thankful. For all the things in our life that we take for granted, we are thankful. Please help us to be willing to show our thanks not only in what we say, but also in what we do each and every day. We are thankful. Amen. Now, I'll be doing an assembly again next week, so I will see you then. Thank you, St. Nick's.